these are tough movies to make.
Yep.
But there must be some levity on set.
Oh,
what was the funniest on-set moment for you?
There's so much. There's always a lot of levity because it's such a massive cast. We all know each other so well. And the better the actors on a set, the more relaxed it is. Bryan Singer is famously always got something wrong with him, right? I mean, he's the creator of House, for crying out loud. There's a reason. And he had bruised vocal cords. And someone told him he couldn't speak for 3 days. So he was texting all of us his notes, right? So you'd have your phone. You had to have your phone on set because you'd get a note from Bryan texted, right? And at some point, he was getting so frustrated with this that he yelled and ruined his voice again. So someone on set said, if you speak in falsetto, then you're going to be fine. Okay, it won't hurt your voice. So honestly, for a week, Bryan was going around talking like this, giving everybody notes. And he said to Jennifer, Jennifer, I need you to say the fate of the world is in your hands. And honestly, we were all sitting around laughing our heads off. She could not say that line. Ever. There must be 40 takes of her very serious. She's being confronted by all of us and Professor Xavier and every time she said, listen, the fate of the and it was just and Bryan was getting increasingly, please just say the fate of the world is in your hands.
That's incredible. Yep. Thank you.
Funniest on-set moment. Well, there's a lot of fun and games on the set of any X-Men movie, actually, the original cast or the new cast. But the new cast is more mischievous than the old cast. And I don't know if you heard this game they started playing, but there was this game where if you hold your finger like this and you put it under your waist and you get somebody to look at it, you get to hit that person in the shoulder. And literally, the actors, there's only the actors that were playing it. They were constantly playing it. Every time basically we cut, they'd be playing it. And they'd come to set having to make up their arms because they were so black and blue from playing this ridiculous child's game. And the person that brought it in and the person that is biggest troublemaker on set is Jen Lawrence. Jen had imported it from, I think, Hunger Games. And she would get a punch from, Hugh Jackman's the only one that wouldn't punch Jen because he's too much of a gentleman, but she'd get a punch from Fassbender or McAvoy as hard as they would punch each other or Nick Holt. But a lot of games on the set of a pretty dire movie.